read this.
To use the pool at City Gym, one must have a membership there. Sarah has a membership at City Gym. She must therefore use the pool there at least occasionally.
All right, so what is our conclusion?
She must therefore use the pool there at least occasionally.
And what is our reasoning for that?
That just because she has a membership at this gym.
Yeah, is that sufficient? Okay, no. Okay, so actually, to use the pool at City Gym, one must have a membership there. So to use the pool, to use the pool, you have to have a membership. Sarah has a membership, so she uses the pool. What kind of flaw is this?
Conditional logic?
Yes, but what do we do here? What does our conclusion do?
It's just assuming that because she has the membership that she uses the pool.
Because she has the necessary condition. We treat the necessary condition as if it's what? Sufficient. Excellent. Yeah. All right, so go ahead and start with A and tell me love it, leave it, or hate it.
Mistakes a policy that is strictly enforced for a policy to which exceptions are made. I hated this one. Like, I don't know what the exception is by any means.
Do we know, and do we mistake a policy that is strictly enforced for where we don't mistake strictly enforced and exceptions at all. We're looking for takes necessary as sufficient. That's all we're looking for. So we can cross this off.
B treats a statement whose truth is required for the conclusion to be true as though it were a statement whose truth ensures that the conclusion is true. Okay, now that I know like how you phrase the flaw, like B is it, I was stuck between B and D.
Well, how would you describe B, like in your own words? Like, how would you fill that in with concepts from the stimulus?
So it's basically saying that it treats a statement whose truth is required. So the truth required is that to use the pool, you have to have the membership there. True as though it were so just because she has a membership, it ensures the fact that she uses the pool. Because it's required, that truth is required for to use the pool.
Yeah. So it's a statement whose truth. So it takes the fact that a membership is needed in order to use the pool, as if having the membership ensures that you did use the pool. Is how I would fill that in.
Yeah.
All right. What about C?
Presumes that one or the other of two alternatives must be the case. Yeah, I didn't like this one because I didn't even, what were the alternatives?
Yeah, excellent. Get rid of that one. All right, and then
D was what I picked. So concludes that a person has a certain attribute simply because that person belongs to a group, most of whose members have that attribute.
Do we know most of them have that attribute? What is the attribute using the
I think
membership?
Yeah, I think I was stuck between B and D because I was like, oh, I didn't know 100% what B was saying, and then D, I was like, well, it's concluding that because she has the membership, which I'm like is the attribute, then she must belong to it in the sense that she's using it. I don't know, it was a stretch.
And then what is your okay, and what about E?
Draws a conclusion that merely restates a claim presented. No, it didn't restate a claim.
Excellent. And so so that's why our answer is B. I think this is one that you definitely could have gotten to. Like, I think like getting better at predicting and recognizing, and even that new step in the wrong answer journal where diagramming.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh, this is literally what it's saying.